The new Tennis Tribe memberships are live. I'm going to include a link below this video to check them out and sign up. And one of the benefits of the membership is you will get access to premium video doubles lessons just like this one. So in this lesson, I'm going to break down this point from the US Open final between Max Purcell and Jordan Thompson against Kevin Kravitz and Tim Poots. So we're going to start with the return here. So they're playing I formation on the near side, and I want you to watch Kevin Kravitz hit this return. He takes a very simple split step forward, and watch his racket on this forehand. He keeps the racket out in front and just blocks this back. This is a really good return technique. He's one of the best returners on the doubles tour for this reason, and he keeps his forehand, his racket out in front, and just blocks it back really simply. And the second thing I want you to notice is his return target. So this is a really good return target, whether you're on the ad or deuce side. So if you're on the ad side, aiming for the corner of the service box here from the ad side, and then same from the deuce side if you're a deuce court returner. If you can get your returns to consistently land in this area, you're going to have a lot of success. This is a really, really great return target. So he hits that spot almost exactly. The ball kind of disappears on the corner there. And then Jordan Thompson is on serve +1 defense here. So this is a big lesson for club level doubles players. I see a lot of you, whether it's on the deuce or ad court, running out to the sideline in either direction, and you're trying to slap winners down the line, and you will make 1 out of 10 of these. Jordan Thompson does a really nice job of avoiding that low percentage shot and buying himself time. So he hits a slice relatively low through the middle. So there's two things I want you to take away from there that he does a good job of. One, it's a slice shot. A slice shot is going to be slower, and it's going to buy himself some time to recover back into the court. So when you're on serve +1 defense, moving out to the sides of the court, or even if you're moving backwards, you can slice the ball or lob the ball to buy yourself time when you're on defense. Don't go for that down the line winner. Another thing he does is he hits it through the middle of the court. So he knows when he served, both opponents are playing 2 back. So he can hit a slow slice shot through the middle of the court, and there's no net player up there to pick that ball off. So it's a safe shot for him since they're playing 2 back. And even though Kevin Kravitz does move forward to take it out of the air, he's not in a position to where he can catch this at a very high point and put the ball away. He's still kind of in a neutral volley position here. So he hits it back to the backhand, which is a pretty good target, especially at the club level. Most players are going to have a more difficult time hitting a backhand passing shot than a forehand passing shot. So if you and your partner get to the net, if you can target the opponent's backhand side, this is going to be a very difficult shot. Backhand's generally going to come back to you with a little bit less pace and a little bit less spin, so it's going to make for an easier volley for you at the net. But Jordan Thompson recognizes both players are getting to the net here and hits a really nice lob. So right here, I want you to notice something. Max Purcell is staring back at Jordan Thompson, which I don't necessarily like all the time. I think as the net player, when your partner's back at the baseline hitting, you want to have your eyes forward so you know where the opponents are. And if he had recognized here that both opponents are up at the net, he could hold his ground right now, but then as soon as he sees that Kevin Kravitz here at the net, this player here, is out of position, and Tim Poots, the guy back, is going to be going for a high backhand volley, he should be moving forward here. This is a very difficult shot, this high backhand volley, and he's not going to be able to get much on this. So if he was able to move forward on this, he would have been able to take this ball out of the air and potentially end the point there. He's not able to do that. He plays it safe, steps back a bit, and then Jordan Thompson, through this lob cross court, is able to switch from defense to offense. So right now his team's on defense. Both opponents are at the net. He's hitting a backhand from the baseline. He hits a really nice defensive lob, and now his team's on offense. He's hitting a forehand, he's balanced, he's into the court. And what is the best target here? So this is another mistake I see tons of players at the club level making. It is going for too much on these approach shots and giving away a free point. So at this point, Thompson and Purcell should win the point. They're on offense, they have the advantage. So rather than trying to go for some screamer down the line or trying to rip the ball cross court and trying to hit a winner, he plays it safe here and goes through the middle of the court at the opponent's backhand volley. The backhand volleys are generally weaker than a forehand volley, especially at the club level. At the pro level, it can vary for sure. But for club level players listening to this, try to target your opponent's backhand volley when you can. And from the ad court, that's really easy if your opponent's right-handed because their backhand volley is through the middle. So you can just hit this ball through the middle of the court and you're forcing them to hit a weaker volley. He gets a weak volley here from Kevin Kravitz and gets an even shorter forehand. And again, this is a ball that a lot of players are going to try to rip back at the net player and try to hit them or try to hit a winner down the line or try to hit a ridiculous angle across court. He doesn't do any of those things. He plays it safe and goes deep through the middle and gets up to the net with his partner to get into a more offensive position. He doesn't want to give away a free point here because he's already on offense. He wants to force the opponents to come up with a good shot. He doesn't need to do that. He's ahead in the point. He's likely to win this point from this situation. And then in this scenario, we get into a little bit of a net exchange here with the Australians in the near court on offense, continuing to be on offense. And Tim Poots makes what is probably a pretty good decision, just a little bit poor execution with the lob back cross court. So a really exciting point. Hopefully there was 3 or 4 different things in there that you learned from these pros, when to play on offense, when to play on defense, different shot selection, court positioning, where your eyes should be moving. If you want more lessons like this, check out Tennis Tribe memberships. I'm going to have tons of lessons like this over the next couple months and years for members only. So check them out in the links below.